curse of knowing too much. Here's a truth no one talks about. Intelligence can ruin your life, not because you're wrong, but because you see too much. You notice the fake smiles, you hear the lies under their compliments. You see the cracks in the system, the flaws in people, and the games they play to survive. You outgrow conversations, you can't enjoy the party, because your brain's analyzing the why behind every word spoken. And that ruins the magic. Most people get to live in blissful ignorance. You're cursed with clarity. And here's the twisted part. The smarter you are, the lonelier it gets, because surface level doesn't stimulate you. And real depth? That scares people away. So what do? You pretend, you shrink, you play dumb to fit in. But deep down you know, this world wasn't built for people like you. It was built to reward those who don't ask why. So if you feel out of place, you're not broken. You're just awake in a world that's asleep. And that, my friend, is both your burden and your power.
How y'all doing? Oh, whoa. Get a little rocky, a little shaky, baby. 2 snaps from me, baby. If y'all know where I got that from, 2 snaps. Got that from Big Hit. Mexican dude was saying that. But clear the throat. Take a little sip of the lemmy. Because I got something to tell y'all. Being a being, right? Being a being. These thoughts that, well, not these thoughts and the collective and how everybody agree on something, right? Like we call ourselves human. Me, I don't go by that. I just go by a living creature or a being. But when you got this group think and everybody go with the same, when everybody agree on something, the majority, then that's the thing, right? We're going to call these shoes, we're going to call this that, we're going to call that this. One thing I always say, no one can ever tell me what this place is. No one. Being aware and having a high conscious, I don't know what level of conscious that one can be on, but I know there's definitely levels to this. Most definitely. And for you to walk around this place and to interact with these beings is something, it's a trip we don't do that bum shit over here. We talk to strictly only women. So, fellas, you dealing with these women and how fast they can switch up on you just like that. You navigating and having a high conscious, interacting with people in general. But most of the time, guys, it's on this relationship path because their purpose is to procreate. And a lot of women don't understand that. Oh, he just wants sex. You clearly don't understand men. Like the raw of a man. You don't understand. You may have friends, family that's botted. Shout out to my boy Spiritual Soul for that word right there. I give props. I like to say names. I fuck with my boy Terry Joe, Dante, Retain Gang. My boy, he changed his name, Damu the Spook, you know. Not too big of a YouTube, but I like to say names, me, period. Other people like to get to a certain stage in their YouTube career and don't like to say names because they think they're going to help other people up. Me, I don't care. No matter if I'm low, a low sub, or I'm on a high sub, I'm always going to say names. And if I'm around 100,000, 130,000, even 1 million subs, I'm still going to say names to help people, period. To help people grow. Because that's just the way I am. And I'm not nowhere near big right now. But I still say names to other people that's way bigger than me. Because that's just how I am. I like to give it up to the ones that I follow. That fucks with me for show. I mean, that I fuck with for show. But having a high sense of awareness and a high conscious walking around, and you want to date a female, right? Or you just want to interact with anyone, and you know their conscious levels, their awareness is not where yours is at, you're not going to want to conversate about meaningless, pointless shit. You're not. Having a relationship, and something that I went through not too long ago. Just getting to know a person, just being friendly. These females will play this role, let alone people in general, but females will play this role. Females out in the world right now, the dating world is shit. So many females is so masculine, let alone one that's in their 30s, their 40s, that's stuck in their ways. Like they said, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Women that don't want to submit, but thinking they deserve everything, thinking they even better than you. And they're nowhere near even close to being on your level consciously, let alone the shell that they're in. Before any speaking, before any talking, before any communication can go on, you want me to trust you when you don't even trust yourself. You let yourself down every single day by just a vessel that you're in. You show you're not disciplined. People be like, what do you mean? If one can neglect one body, you're letting yourself down every single day. So why would I put my trust into you when you let your own self down every day? Your boy Rico was conversating, right, with this woman. And was talking to her just on some, high whatever shit, right? Like getting being friendly, getting to know this person. And they're telling me, like, my past relationships was this, and so I'm picking at this woman, right? I'm picking at this woman brain. She's older than me. She's 40, like 41, 42. She's older than me. But I'm just hearing her out, right? This is a stranger to me. Only been speaking to this woman not too long. I'll say about like 3 days, 2 days max, 2-3 days. So you got to understand, she's already trying to betray, to be something that she's not at all. Women will do that until the shit settle down and you really get to see how they are for real. they're going to act like they're going to act like they are what you want. They're going to play that role. So questions start getting passed back and forth, right? So she started asking me questions about, my past, right? Past females and all that. I answered those questions because you know me. I know exactly what took place. So then we get to her. So I'm like, tell me about the last guys you have been with, right? She goes straight to, these were some stalkers. Stalkers. She's saying these guys were obsessed with her. She's 41, divorced, 2 kids. That's already right there. I'm already, it ain't like I'm trying to, I'm not trying to do that right now anyway. You see what I'm saying? So we start conversating, and she like, one of the guys that I work with, she's in law enforcement, one of the guys that I work with, I have to see every day, and there's possibility of blackmailing that can go on. I'm like, so basically what you're telling me, you fucked around with someone you work with, which you don't mix business with pleasure, and they have footage of you in film because they can blackmail you. But you have to see this person a couple of times in your work, but no blackmailing have went down so far. I'm already putting 2 to 2 together. I'm already putting the dots together. There's no telling how many bodies is on this woman already. So she like, yeah, there's possibility. There's a possibility that blackmailing can go on if he wanted to do so. I'm in my head like, oh, my God. I can just imagine what type of footage he have of you. What type of pictures he have of you. I'm already like, shit. Yeah. So, time goes on, right? Our first headbutt, I started telling her, what I practice. I like to fast. I practice semen retention. She don't know shit about semen retention. She don't know anything about this. She learned this information through me. I have women that I have spoke to. I have schooled a lot of women on the concept. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I have schooled a few women on the subject of retention. Some didn't want to believe it, but then some was like, oh shit, that's why this guy started doing that. That's why this guy started doing this. Yeah. And what you're doing, you probably know what you're doing, but you don't have no name to it. But knowing you're a damn Jezebel. So that threw her off right there. That already threw her off. My boys, this woman literally told me, I don't think I can do that. I'm like, you don't think you can do what? I don't think I can speak to a guy that practiced that. Because I need it. You need it. She like, so what? Do you just have sex and do you just not have sex? I was like, no, you can still participate in sexual activity. You just don't release. She was like, no, I can't do that. Cause I need the energy. I'm on a phone like, pay attention to what you're listening to, SI. Pay attention to what this being is telling you. She's literally giving you the green light. If you never heard it before on the phone yourself, of how important your mojo is, how important the godly source is. That's why you don't just give it out to anybody. And males be giving it out because they just feel they need to get they're addicted to that dopamine hit. It is very, very, very fucking strong, boy. 2 snaps. It's very strong. That lower chakra, to control that lust, it's like detoxing from sugar. It's like detoxing from sugar. To control your chakras is very, very hard to do. To not lie is very hard to do. So, never, I'm sorry, excuse me. So, there's so much in my head right now. It's like the Marvel Comics pages when the Marvel movies start and it's just flipping. That's what's going in my brain right now. So much information. I don't even. It's just insane right now because I like the energy just is there and connecting with you guys. You guys complete me. My subs complete me. Even the hate and the love. I love them equally. Probably I like the hate even better. Because it fuels me. So, I'm like, oh shit. That's already, she's telling me this, and that's already a red flag. I'm like, whoa. I'm saying this in my head, like, listen to what she's telling you. So time goes on, right? We get through that. I guess that was a, difference. So time goes on, she started telling me about her, her father and, her son and me by the godly source that I am. I'm trying to help her son because her son dealing with some buckethead ass female that's playing him. And I'm over here trying to be the good guy and give her son some tips. I'm not speaking to her son, but trying to tell her what to tell her son to help her son out. Giving him, showing him this page, really connecting, right? This is a grown-ass 41-year-old woman stuck in her ways. Don't forget that. No telling how many other males is laying dormant in her already. If you know what I mean. So time goes on and we get to a point, right? Texting. And she's one, a lot of people do this. Stupid shit. I'm not about to hold a conversation through text messaging. No. I like communication. I like verbal talk. If not, video talk. And then it goes to face. I'm not about to hold a conversation with you back and forth, texting you. There's so much miscommunication that can happen through a text message. It's not even funny. And she already like, you really like to talk, don't you? I'm like, yes, I like to have verbal conversation. She's like, I like to text. I'm like, oh my God. So, mind you, just because I visually, and the titties, she more on the heavy set side. But gorgeous, big ass, big tits, like jugs, knockers, melons, my boy. I'm attracted to her. Conversation is there, but I see that I have to dumb myself down to a lower conscious level, because if I continue to show her the raw Rico, this is not going to work. So I'm already fucking up right now already. Don't ever lower your intelligence just to connect with a being. Don't ever do that, fellas. Don't ever lower your vibration just to try to communicate with someone because they got a fat ass or some fat titties or a lot of money. Don't do that to yourself. And so many people lower their conscious level just to fit in. And this, I always had this this always plagued me as a kid. And growing up in my teens, being who I am, raw, and it's fucking me out of it's fucking me out of getting money. It's fucking me out of I can smash her. She like me, but I already know I'ma be my authentic self no matter fucking what. And guess what? God shows you. When you be yourself, let's see if they really down. Nope. Ghost. Nope. Ghost. Nope. Ghost. Go. S.I. Rico. You always been by yourself, my boy. You always been by yourself. It's a reason why you are the age you are. Can roam freely with no baggage at all. Like I'm Eli himself. So I'm already messing up. We get to a point to where she asks me, what's on your playlist? I said, Jay-Z, and then she gonna say Diddy. Before I said anything else, she gonna say Diddy. I said, yeah, I fucks with Diddy. She gonna put the eyes like, huh? I'm like, what? Do you think I'm some sort of fucking follower? You think I'm some sort of bot? Just because what Diddy did in his personal life means I'm not going to, and I don't even play, I don't give a shit about celebrities, but I don't bump Puff Daddy like that. But I do like his music though. It's Diddy, hold up, it's Diddy. I fucks with Diddy. Yes, I do. Even when the Drake and Kendrick beef was going on, and everybody was turning on Drake like sheep. Then bumped Drake for years. My nigga Drake is a monster. I don't know these people in their personal life, but when it comes to music, Bad Boy in it back in the day was killing it. Craig Mack, Biggie Smalls, all type of artists, no matter how he was treating them. But the music was fire. Drake held it down forever when he came in the game. And then all of a sudden, the people turn on him like that because of the same label that they're both on. One was pushing the other because they know they can make more money right now off of K-Dot than they can Drake. And that's exactly what they did. They put that spell over Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar did exactly what he was supposed to do. Harvest y'all fucking energy from y'all. Had y'all running through Compton, the streets of LA, saying they just not like us, chanting these spells. And y'all think this is just to see the strength and the power of hertz. Music playing different hertz. 444, 443, different hertz. Low vibration shit. That's why they changed the hertz. Some shit like Prince when he made his music, and some shit like Kendrick Lamar, it's not even close. To see something called a human get controlled and have people chanting against a dude that they was just loving not too long ago with this imagined fake ass beef, had these people believing this shit. Literally, do y'all know how long Drake held it down when he got in the game? Hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. That spell that the put over Drake was beyond strong. And for whatever reason, why I don't know, they switched and they turned on him. And they had Kendrick take over. And it was all structurally done. And they had you people out there chanting this shit. Literally had people talking about, oh, Kendrick won the beef. What did he win? I like Kendrick Lamar shit. He's a dope lyricist. Make dope music. But if you talk about just all like just a body of work, since the beginning, I don't care if he was writing his rhyme, I don't care if Drake was writing his rhymes or not. The music that he was putting his spells, his words over, and the body of work that Drake got is beyond crazy. Drake got dope. A huge library of dope ass music. Let me go get my doggy real quick. Hold on. Drake have a huge body of music that y'all been feeding on for years. So this woman is like, she put more eyes, like she can't believe that of what I'm saying. Can't believe of what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not saying that I like these people. I don't even know these people. And I don't even bump Drake like that. And she's like, I can't believe you saying what you're saying. And out of nowhere, she gonna say, I think this conversation is done. So just like that, it's not like I said I fucks with these dudes like that. I don't even play their music, but you want to end our connection that we was, somewhat so-called having because I said I'm not a follower. I know how to think for my damn self. And you expected me to hate P. Diddy because of what he did in his personal fucking life that have nothing to do with me. Nothing. So you want to end something that you was building up with in real life because of, I said, I don't go against Puff Daddy and Drake. And then right after that, all of a sudden she started using, we just don't see eye to eye. We're just not compatible. You do semen retention, you fast. I'm like, if all of this was a problem to begin with, then why did you just text me right now? Using fucking excuses. I'm like this. Oh, there's only so long when you're authentic and you're real to yourself. The source and the God in you is not gonna let this person or whatever it is going to literally repel. The same way like God used to watch my God in me and the God source used to repel other things from me when I was a teenager and younger as a kid. Because I always thought for myself. So this being thought just because of P. Diddy did what he did and Drake did what he did in their personal life, that I'm supposed to be a damn bot and not like their music. No, I still fucks with P. Diddy. And I'm telling her this. But it's just not registering in her head, in her brain. And all of a sudden, I'm starting to hear God. And it's starting to come clear to me like, he's repelling this from you. Because you already see, even from her Instagram. What does she follow? Blue checks, blue checks, blue checks, blue checks, blue checks, celebrity. I don't give a fuck about no celebrity. I'm like, but you so-called like me. But you so-called feeling me. But it didn't take 2 days for that whatever in you to come out. And I already knew I'm fighting myself. Lust can do that to you. And I'm over here on my side fighting lust because, I'm looking like, damn, like I'm not going to have access to this. All right. Don't give a shit about that. But just to see how a person can switch on you like that over a viewpoint, let alone something that have nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. So she was literally willing to kill the relationship or whatever we was so-called friendship, kill this little interaction because of some Puff Daddy. Because I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I knew it wasn't going to be too long for you to get repelled from my authenticness. And now that you don't agree with this shit, you're starting to bring up, you fast, and you like to retain. Trying to use retaining now as an excuse when not too long ago you didn't even have a clue what retention even was. Almost like now, I don't even want to mention to women that I retain. I'm not even educating them on the subject. Let alone them hearing it, then using their smart device to Google the shit and research it. And y'all know it be demons out here walking. And when they find out, oh, this is what he do? Yeah. It's either they're going to be trying to break you, aka break your streak, or you're going to repel them. And you're never going to hear from these people again. I had this being tell me this shit because I said I still like Drake music and Puff Daddy music. If you're willing to just cut a connection like that, that's God telling me that's not who you even need to be in. That's not even who you need to be even conversating with or interacting with. That shit was so stupid. That's letting you know, Rico. Slap yourself. You know you ain't supposed to be talking to that. She's already set in her ways. You can clearly see this. And so many women, it's masculine nowadays. I make my own money. I don't need to depend on a guy. They got lines of guys in their inboxes. They hold them in their Snapchats. They hold them in their Instagrams. They hold them in their Facebooks. People be having women be saying all this stuff and be all this feminist shit and be masculine as hell. Knowing just what they're doing. You're not about to the dating of today is bonkers. I see why guys are giving up. I see how dudes get turned into simps from all these Jezebels. Because them Jezebels know what to look for. I'm going to keep him drained out his balls. And then I can drain his wallet. They literally want to control your mind. And then, these 304s, I don't even use the term 304s. I use tramps. These tramps expect they want a guy that's a super 6-something, blah, 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 make all this a crazy amount of money. You think that those small percent of dudes are going to take you serious? They're going to run through your ass and kick you to the curb. You want a good guy? Oh, you had a good guy. You monkey bird shit out of the motherfucker. Because, oh, my guy was having some little financial issues. Let alone, you got 2 other beings in your ear talking like, oh, there's more fish in the sea. If he can't keep a slave job, then go find one that can keep a slave job. Hearing that shit from their parents. Let alone friends. Let alone the goddamn lame fuck that's trying to get in their pants. Sweet talking them. Just to get a dopamine hit. I hear my boy, Terry Joe Jizzle. Shout out to my boy, Terry motherfucking Joe. I love you, man. I do. You just don't know how much you have helped me out, bro. You don't. That's why everything's happened for a reason. That's why I have found the channels that I have found for a reason. So with this person, this being, connections cut, didn't know this person anyway, but something I wanted to share with my audience. Crazy work. Crazy work. Yes, indeed. Don't never dumb down yourself just to speak and connect with someone else. They may be rich. They may be beautiful. They may have a body out of this world. But if this is not on the same wavelength, if the conscious is not there, you're just going to cause yourself stress. Because this person is going to fight you at all costs. Let alone them. Oh, you talk about artificial intelligence. Yes, I do. And I'm over here trying to backtrack a little bit. Like, I don't talk about that too. Rico, what are you doing, man? Yes, you do. I have to really rethink, like, you're not even trying to do anything like that with that anyway. So why are you dumbing yourself down? If this person, you be you. And if this person don't connect with you, then so be it. Don't lie to yourself just because maybe you want a piece of ass. Or you want to be friends, or you want to hang out with this person, or you want to hang out with that person. Don't never dumb yourself down, my boys, just to connect with a woman. They go off of feelings. We go off logic. My dog outside. I'm finna go get him back in though, but this is wild, wacky work. Wild, wacky work. I just made that up. Wild, wacky work. Ain't that a new one? But this your boy, S.I. Rico. Rate, comment, and motherfucking sub. And y'all know I'ma always show up for y'all. Keep your circle small. No matter if you're trying to really build something with someone or you're just chatting with someone like how I just did. Knowing, oh yeah, the signs is coming up real quick. This is somebody I do not want to interact with no more. Can you imagine if I was trying to literally build something with this person? Oh my gosh. Insanity. The humanity. I see exactly why I practice SR and I'm celibate and I keep my circle. What? 1-to-1, baby. We don't even have offspring and we can move around this existence like Eli. Shout out to my boy Denzel in Washington for getting the Bible where it needed to be. And once that devil got the Bible, he couldn't even read it. I love y'all. Rate, comment, and motherfucking sub. If I gotta deal with this dating market, I would continue to be by myself. And I'm okay with that. This your boy Mono Rico, S.I. Rico. Rate, comment, and sub. Cash App will be in the description. And I catch y'all in the next one. And always remember to what? Push the light. I'm out. Peace.